beginner's Pilates workout. Gently stretch your neck. And then start to shrug your shoulders up and down, breathing in as you lift them up, breathing out as you drop them down. Now we'll take it to shoulder rolls. So just roll your shoulders up, back and down, taking full deep breaths as you do this. Roll them back and then roll them forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Take a lovely big stretch up to the ceiling, lengthening your spine, and just float your arm down and stretch the opposite arm by your ear, keeping your sit bones rooted to the mat. Try this on the other side. Big stretch up to the ceiling. And then release. Place your hands on your knees and start to circle around the bony circumference of the pelvis. Breathing in as you come forwards and breathing out as you take it back. This is great just to loosen off your hips and to relieve tension from the lower back. And now let's begin. Place your feet to the top of your mat. Sit up tall on your sit bones, dropping your shoulders down. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale as you start to heel down to your lower back. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhaling, drawing your navel to the spine, floating it back. Take it back so you feel that piety point where your abdominal muscles really start to move. Make it harder by adding a knee lift. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. This works the lower abdominal muscles. Keep your ribs down and your belly button scooped into your spine. Make it a little bit harder by adding a progression. Lift the arms up. And then release. Lift your arms up by your ears and start to pulse them back and forth, working from your shoulders. This stimulates your upper back muscles. Now we'll take it down to the mat. So peel your spine down carefully, bone by bone. And we'll get into alignment. Your heels are by your sit bones. Your hands go to the back of your head. Spend a moment just gently rocking the pelvis back and forth, finding a neutral spine so the hip bones and the pubic bone face the ceiling. Curl-ups. Lift your head, neck and shoulders off the mat, gliding your rib cage down towards your hips. Inhaling as you float it back, exhaling as you lift up. Add a knee raise on the next one, just to increase the challenge. In breath back, out breath, navel to spine. Try a few more. And relax. Now we're going to do a sequence on the right side of the body. So extend your right leg up, lengthening the leg, point and flex the ankle. And then just pause, holding a pointed foot, turn out your knee and start to draw circles with the leg, 10 each way. Imagine you're drawing a circle on the ceiling with your big toe. Take full deep breaths, breathing into the sides of the ribs. And then 10 the opposite way. Keep lengthening your leg away from your hip. Make it a little harder by adding a simple progression of lifting the arms up. Just a couple more. And then lower your leg down, inhaling as you flex the ankle to kick the leg up. Adding an arm reach, exhaling as you point to lower the leg. In breath, flex to lift, and out breath, point to lower. Try this a few more times. Inhaling to flex the foot, exhaling to point and lower. Good. Now let's pause for a bit of a hamstring stretch and a bit of ankle rotation. So circle your ankle round. And feel the stretch in the back of your thigh. So now we're going to work the obliques. So bring your knee into a tabletop position. Don't let the shin drop. Take your hands to the back of the head and you're going to rotate your opposite elbow to knee. Make this a little harder by tapping the toe down as you lower the head and lifting, crossing the elbow over the body for rotation. Feel this in your waist. Inhaling back, exhaling navel to spine and rotate. A couple more for me. And now we're going to repeat this sequence on the opposite leg. Lift the leg, flex and point the ankle, and then circle. This time I've just added an arm raise to make it a little bit more challenging. Make sure you drop your shoulders back to stabilize your upper body. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and keep your pelvis as still as possible. Maybe even just checking that the opposite leg is still by placing the hand on the thigh. Lower the leg, in breath to flex to kick the leg up, exhale to lower. Adding an arm reach increases the challenge. Make sure your ribcage doesn't pop up, and we're staying in neutral spine the whole time. Just a couple more. And then we'll take it to our obliques on this side. So bend the knee above the hip, take the hands to the back of the head, lift up and rotate opposite elbow to knee. Inhaling as you float the body back, exhaling as you rotate. Add the toe tap for a progression, crossing that elbow over the midsection of the body. Feel the work happening in your waist. Try a couple more for me. Your head for a bigger challenge and lift your knees into tabletop, pressing your ribs down. Start to tap your toe. Dip your toe down and on the in-breath lift it up. Out-breath dip, in-breath lift. Pressing your lower back into the mat. If it's too difficult with the hands to the back of the head, just bring your arms down by your side. Inhaling as you lift, exhaling on the tap. Try a couple more. And then we'll take a break. So bring your knees into your chest and just take a well-deserved stretch. Maybe rocking the head gently from side to side. Now we prepare for bridge. So bring your feet down, your heels are in line with your sit bones, and slowly and carefully unpeel your spine from the mat, one bone at a time. Inhale as you come up, and then exhale to peel back down. We're going to add some simple footwork as a progression, but you don't have to do this. I'm going to lift up onto the balls of my feet and drop the heels gently down. Inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower. Keep the front of the body open and squeeze your glutes. A couple more. And then peel your spine back down to the mat. Bring your knees back up into tabletop. Your arms a little bit wider than shoulder width and start to gently rotate your knees to one side, back to center, and then to the other side. Keep lots of space across your chest and your collarbone and your shoulders back. As you move your knees to the right, make sure the left shoulder is down and vice versa. Inhaling to center, exhaling as you move. And then bring your hands down. We're going for double toe taps this time. See if you can tap your toes down and then lift your bum off the mat. Working your lower abdominals. This is great preparation for the rollover. Make this a little bit more challenging by lifting your arms up. And as your knees come towards you, take your arms overhead. And as you tap your toes down, bring your arms back to chest height. Inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower. See how far you can peel your spine off the mat. Hug the knees into the chest for a stretch and give the lower back a little bit of a massage on the mat. And then rock yourself back to seated to the top of your mat to prepare for bow and arrow. Extend your arms, half roll back and gently pull your elbow back. Feel the work happening in your waist. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. In breath to lift, out breath, draw the navel in towards the spine and feel that connection with your core. Take a little bit of a pause and let's stretch the hip flexors. Have a little bounce of the knees and then lengthen your spine forwards, hinging the body forwards and stretching the hips. Well done. Let's prepare for side series. So take yourself onto the side of the body, lie on your outstretched arm, lengthen the top hip away from you and lift up through your waist. It's really important that you have a gap underneath your waist so we work the obliques. Clam. Open the knee, close the knee, keeping the hips stacked. We're going for 10 clams. Inhale to close, exhale to open. Make sure you maintain that lift through the rib cage and draw your navel to your spine. Leg circles. Point your foot, lengthen your leg, and we're drawing 10 circles each way, keeping the gap through the waist, breathing in and breathing out. So we've really worked the outer thigh and the glutes with these two exercises. So now we're going to work the inner thigh. Bring your knee over and extend your bottom leg. Keep the lift through the waist and flex your bottom foot as you lift and lower the leg. Inhaling as you lower, exhaling on the effort, which is the lift. Again, we're going for about 10 of these and keep your foot flexed. Really send the energy out through your heel. And relax. We'll do a quick side bend before we transition to the other side. So come up on your forearm and just reach your opposite arm overhead, pushing your hips to the side. Transition to the other side. And we're ready to do this again. I've added some simple progressions for these on this side, so give them a go. Prepare for clam, getting that gap under your waist. Open your knee and close your knee. Here you can lift your arm up to make the exercise a little bit more challenging. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling and maintain that lift and that gap through the underneath side of your waist. Leg circles. This time take your hand to the back of your head, elbow points up to the ceiling. Just paint a circle with the big toe. Lengthening the leg away from you and just taking full deep breaths into the sides of the ribs. Change directions when you're ready and draw 10 circles in the opposite direction. And now bring your knee over, lift and lower the bottom leg, flexing the foot this time. So we've done a nice combination of flexing for some exercises and pointing for others. Send the energy out through the heel, lift up through the waist, drop the top shoulder down. We're almost there. Quick stretch of the waist, coming up onto the forearm and pushing the hips to the side. Beautiful, good work. We're going over onto our stomachs now. We're going to prepare for cobra, so take your feet to the edge of the mat, turn your heels in and your toes out. Bring your hands in front of you and rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. Lift the chest, drawing the shoulder blades down the spine. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Make this a little harder by taking the elbows out to the sides of the mat in cactus arms, drawing the shoulder blades down. Imagine you're sliding your shoulder blades into your back pockets, lifting and lowering, but not looking up. Your gaze is kept down towards your mat. And just a couple more, and then try reaching the hands behind the back, lifting the chest. Get a little bit of a deeper stretch and release. Take a well-deserved stretch back into child's pose, which is great for opening out the spine again. Take a pause and breathe deeply. And extending your arms overhead, just walk your hands to the right-hand side of your mat. Let's just open out the rib cage a little bit more. Take another deep breath here. And then walk your hands to the other side of your mat. Again, taking a deep breath. And then when you're ready, just walk your hands back to center, uncurl the body, and thank yourself for doing something good for your body today.